Yes.
So what's the name of the show?
You always ask me.
In the Mouth of Music.
That's right. What's up, everybody? I'm Scott White.
Diego Pendejo.
And I'm Dean Corpse.
We're going to talk some shit.
Motherfucker.
What's on the menu today?
We are sexual perverts.
W.A.S.P.
Is that an acronym?
That was the. I'm not sure if that's the actual acronym.
No one's sure.
No one's sure.
No one's sure.
Blackie Lawless won't say.
He's not sure either. I don't think he's sure. He says he doesn't know either.
If it's according to Blackie now, would it be more? We are sexual priests.
White Anglo-Saxon.
We are white because he's all
other.
Christian as shit now.
How is he Christian? He's Jewish.
He's fucking religious, bro.
But no, serious, he's Jewish. The guy's Jewish.
Is he Jewish?
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
Jewish.
know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's Jewish.
I didn't look at his dick.
I Googled it. I Googled a bunch of stuff about him.
I Google Blackie Law. His name's Blackie.
I Googled a bunch of stuff.
That explains why he looks like an old Jewish woman now.
Dude,
He always looked
as
like
we
one.
go on, I will tell you who he looks like.
Oh, this is great, too. We talked
I will.
about that.
It took me a while.
Oh, boy.
I was watching his videos because I kind of like.
You know what he looks like?
I like W.A.S.P.
To me, what he looks like is, you remember that Mike Myers skit on SNL? Talk amongst yourself. I'm verklempt. Dude,
You're right.
Yeah.
he looks dead on like
Yes.
Mike Myers in that fucking old Jewish
But when I
look.
tell you who he looks like, which is also a singer, you're gonna be like, "Oh, fuck! It ruined
Tell me.
Pat Benatar."
It's true.
He does. He totally looks like Pat Benatar, man.
Yeah.
Blackie Lawless is a
does, he does.
heartbreaker.
He is. He's good. I like him. Killer vocals.
Still has his vocals.
Still does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I
stood
watched
the test of time.
I watched that video in Sweden. Yeah, that
Yeah.
festival in Sweden, and
it was a fest.
yeah, it was a fest. The crowd didn't
All
get
new
into it, but
band.
let me tell you, he sounded.
No, he's amazing.
He
He's
sounded
amazing
great.
live.
I want to go watch. I've never seen W.A.S.P. I want to go watch him.
I've seen
wanna watch
W.A.S.P. many times.
I've never seen them either.
Really?
Many times.
Where?
You're lucky.
I have seen him. I actually, my cousin can vouch for this. I used to go. They came down here a couple times, but I saw them in Orlando. And the one time I went to Orlando, there was this. It was back in the day when I was really smoking hot. Or not this gelatinous mess you see in front of you. But back in the day, I remember this really hot chick was walking around, and every guy was gawking at her, going, "Holy shit, dude, this shit's fucking smoking."
Fucking Pat Benatar.
So yeah, and she Pat Benatar. She had like Cannibal Corpse tattoos and shit like that, and then fucking yeah, she
shit.
was fucking. She was a real bitch.
She was a real metal
Yeah,
chick.
she was a real metal
yeah.
chick. But
Like
she recognized me, I guess, from my old band, Cyst, and she goes, "Hey, I know you." I go, "Yeah, I know you," and I go, "But I didn't know her." So it was like, me
You're
and
putting
my
on the charm.
swab. I was putting
Yeah,
on the charm.
Charm, yeah.
And then, lo and behold, I mean, shit got a little heavy, and everybody was like, and every guy in that place was gawking, like letting her in to wherever she wanted to go. Later on, we went back to her place, and I
You
told
showed her the W.A.S.P.
No, I showed her. Well, I fucked her like an animal. No, no. So we went back to her place, and I turned around, and we were, flirting and shit like that. And I turned around to my cousin because he drove with me, and I was like, "Hey, yo, you need to get the fuck out of here." And he goes, "What?" I said, "Yeah, take the fucking car. You need to drive. Get the fuck out of here right now." He goes, "Why?" He goes, "I'm gonna fuck her." And he's like, "No way." I said, "I'm gonna fuck her like an animal." And he goes, "No way." So yeah, I wound up banging her, and then going back to my friend's house at the end of the day, in the morning, and brought her along, and he was like, "No shit."
And you porked
All
her.
because of W.A.S.P.
Because
of
W.A.S.P.
W.A.S.P.
That's cool, man.
But yeah, it was. And
How
yeah,
was he live?
dude?
Killer?
That show is killer. He there's the thing about W.A.S.P. About Blackie. Most people didn't know, but at the time he had. Well, I don't know if he still does, but I'm sure he does. He has this microphone that's like a custom-made microphone thing. Now they have to build this thing on stage, and it's something he actually gets on and rides.
Like a motorcycle.
And it swivels like all over
Really?
the place. Yeah, and he could swing it all over the place. And they put down these giant weights on it and stuff like that. It's fucking rad. And I can't remember what exact album this was on, but he did Kill Your Pretty Face, which was off of the Kill Fuck Die album. And he did that, and he poured fucking this neon shit all over him, and I'll kill your pretty face. and he looked fucking sick, and the fucking microphone thing was just like spinning like this
I
with
gotta
him
look
on
that
top
up.
of it.
Yeah,
That
I gotta
sounds
look it up.
amazing.
Dude, W.A.S.P is fucking awesome. I don't know what they are now. I haven't seen them in years, but
No, they sound great.
W.A.S.P, he sounds killer. The band he has was fucking great.
They
I've seen
put out a
them.
lot
I mean,
of records.
for what
They put out a lot of records.
for what I saw, videos, I thought it sounded unbelievable.
Yeah,
for an
W.A.S.P
old
was
guy, yeah.
amazing.
He's very
man.
old.
He's older now. He's a big dude. He's a very big.
He's a
dude.
large person.
He's
Yeah,
a very
yeah,
large
yeah.
person. He looks.
He's in his
he
60s.
doesn't look that
He
big.
should just stop wearing the makeup at this point because it just doesn't look good on him and the hair.
You know what-
he
you know
does
he-
the hair thing. He does this every.
You
now
know what
and
he
then.
looks like? He looks like a cross between Nikki Sixx and Alice Cooper.
Yeah, he
and Pat
does.
Benatar.
But those two pull it off way better than he does.
Yeah.
But they are still an amazing band. They may be a Christian
But he
band
sounds
now.
fucking great.
Yeah, he does.
He still sounds great.
I mean, is it really a Christian band?
It's a Christian
Yeah.
band. They're sold in Christian stores.
Really?
Yeah, that is actually kind of weird. I thought that was kind of odd, but they made a new career for themselves. I guess I don't know if it's real.
Reinvented themselves.
Reinvent themselves, but
But they still sound the same.
they still sound the same. They still make really good albums, but a lot of it deals with more biblical type of material.
Sure.
Not like
Maybe he watched.
I saw pictures of naked ladies hanging on walls and shit like that. He doesn't
Right.
do that. He doesn't even play Fuck Like a Beast anymore live.
That's what Scott told me.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
which
won't.
is which I'm glad I saw them when I saw them because he was still doing that shit. And that
Was he
shit-
playing guitar or bass when you saw him? Because he's
Um,
playing guitar now.
I can't
Yeah, at some point he
remember.
switched.
He did
switched
from
he
playing
switched
bass
a
to playing
long time
guitar.
ago. I think he was playing guitar, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. I can't really remember because the shows are so killer that you're just like watching. You're just like, dude, every single song you sing along to "Blind
Yeah.
in Texas."
No,
that-
they're very, oh,
the
that
Headless
dude,
Children.
The last command,
good.
the last
Yeah.
command
Oh.
was my favorite W.A.S.P. album.
Yeah.
Like and the videos that were on it were
that Texas videos.
Blind in Texas
Yeah.
was funny, and what was the other one? What was the other one? Wild Child.
Oh wow,
Wild Child. They're out in the desert.
Yeah.
They're playing in the. There's like a fucking.
Oh
like,
yeah,
rocks
yeah.
behind them.
Oh, they got the fucking thing blows up with the sign.
Oh my
yeah.
God, it's
and
so
you know they
fucking
still
cheesy.
played with that shit.
It's so cheesy. And the thing is, like, Blackie's like doing this like fucking dance. He's like
Wiggling-
crisscrossing
he's
his legs
wiggling
and
around.
shit. He's bouncing. He was light on his feet, man.
Yeah,
for-
he would do this like
was
weird,
he was a
this
very
weird
agile
dance where
fucker.
he would jump from one side to the other. Yeah, it was.
it was like an MC Hammer dance, but metal,
Yeah. And he had the crotch blades and the crotch blade. I mean,
And he had him on his forearm.
He had him on his forearm.
He looked
Yeah,
badass. He was
fucking They were the anti Motley Crue.
No, they're a tough Motley Crue, like a real Motley Crue.
But their songs were way more intense, way
Right,
more
that's what I mean, it's like a
sexual.
tough
Like that
Motley.
first fucking album was fucking just
Yeah.
pure fucking awesome.
It's like a more manly Motley Crue.
They
you
were
know?
more manly, yeah. Like guys couldn't sit there and go, well, they're wearing makeup, but they're wearing makeup and they're fucking evil.
Evil,
And
exactly. Yeah.
It's funny
Like
you
a
say
tough
that.
Motley
It's
Crue.
funny you say that because he was in a band with Nikki Sixx.
Yeah,
He was in London.
London, yeah.
London, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, what was also
And he was
interesting
also
is,
in New York Dolls.
yeah, he was
He
in the
was.
Dolls. He toured with them, and that's how he ended up in California, as the story says. He was touring with those New York Dolls guys because Johnny Thunders quit in Florida, and they called him up because he's from New York, and he continued the tour. And when he got to L.A., I guess he stayed in L.A. and he formed W.A.S.P.
Crazy.
Something like that.
Yeah. And he had a.
There's a couple of versions of that story, but I'm sure,
Sure,
it's kind of
sure.
like that. I mean, he toured with them, and the
Yeah.
New York Dolls was a big band back in '79.
Oh yeah, they were a big
Yeah.
band.
yeah. And they were. I want to say they were.
So
I want to say that the Dolls brought that dressing up like a girl
Yeah. So
glam thing to the
imagine
West
this.
Coast,
so
right?
Imagine this: you're doing a tour with the New York Dolls, and then you wind up in L.A. where this hair metal scene is starting.
No,
and
no,
you
the
got,
hair metal wasn't starting.
Not yet. But
He
you
was
got-
he was a
but you got-
pioneer.
Listen, but you got street cred,
Right,
for
right, because he's the
musicians
Dolls,
because
right?
of the Dolls.
No, I'm saying
And then
I'm
you
saying
start
that he.
London.
I'm saying that he was a pioneer in L.A.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
He
a
one of the
predecessor.
first.
He was
yeah.
before all that.
Blackie Lawless
yeah.
was a hell of a fucking musician. But he was an even
Because
better
I don't know,
vocalist.
look it up. What year did he move to L.A.? 79? What year did he
Probably.
tour with the Dolls? 78, 79? There was no hair metal in 78 in L.A.
No, not at that time.
No. So he must have brought it there. I'm telling you, he brought it there.
1975.
He that's when he played with the Dolls?
75. Yeah.
We're gonna start doing fact checks.
Wow.
Just while we do this,
Johnny
so people
Thunders
can't call
left
us
New
out.
York Dolls in the middle of the tour in Florida. And they
Blackie
in
Lawless.
75.
And he took over.
And he stayed for the remainder
So
of the
yeah,
tour.
dude. So he moved there
After
in the
the tour, he
mid
went to
70s.
California.
Yeah, he finished that tour, and that tour went through California, and he went back to California and stayed there. So he brought hair metal to California.
His voice hasn't changed.
Yeah.
No, he sounds great.
It's always been good. You know, like, I don't know.
And
I don't know how the fuck he
he's-
does it because he's old now and his voice still sounds good.
W.A.S.P is also another band that they have consistently have made great albums.
Yeah.
Like over and over and over and over again. Like they did like the Ozzy thing where they literally they hit a peak where it changed.
Yeah. I think that was around Crimson Idol.
Crimson
maybe?
Idol was the concept
That was
album, which
the
they actually
concept
made
album.
a movie for. They finally released a movie. And I haven't seen it yet, so
What is this movie? I've never heard of
the
it.
Crimson Idol, he made a movie that was apparently to go along with the album.
He did?
He did, yeah, they did, and it's an actual movie.
Is it better than the Danzig movie?
It's definitely better.
Anything's better than the dance.
It's definitely better than the Kiss movie.
Damn.
Oh, the Kiss movie's awesome. It's
Fuck
terrible.
Kiss.
Star Child. I'll never forget that.
Star Child.
Star Child. Yeah, and fucking Ace Frehley and Peter Criss not even with their real voices because they were too drunk and fucked up to do. Hey guys,
Fucking losers.
they're fucking awesome.
But I give him a lot of credit because, like I said, I think he's one of the pioneers of the glam scene. How's that? Is that better? I know you don't want to call him glam rock.
Sure.
I would
I
say
think-
of the LA rock scene.
L.A.
Yeah.
Yeah, the L.A. rock scene was
That'd
all
be more
full
fair.
of. It was full of hairspray.
Right. L.A. glam rock scene. How's that?
Sure.
It was glam rock, man. I mean,
Yeah.
you know. Anyway, and I think he was a pioneer, and I like the fact that all his stuff sounds the same. I mean, I know that
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
sound.
consistency,
I know
you know?
that
Like-
doesn't sound cool.
But see,
But I think that
Wasp-
type of music can keep going on, and you can keep releasing good stuff. You don't have to change.
Wasp was the type of
I'm
band
okay with
that
that.
everybody that just wanted to get their music a little tougher. They would listen to Wasp.
Yeah.
They were like, well,
Wasp is like
these
No, like-
guys were safer to like for metalheads to be like, fuck yeah, dude,
They're
Wasp
badass.
is fucking rad.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're a little embarrassed about listening to Motley Crue, you say you listen to Wasp, right?
Yeah.
But
Motley Crue's a little embarrassing. It is.
I don't think they're embarrassing. I think they're still good. The fucking Rick Mars is a hell of a guitar player, but that's for another time.
Well, you know, it's like here's the thing with Motley
Yeah,
Crue is
come on,
like
bro.
you watch their old shit. Vince Neil was never a good singer.
No, it was
No.
terrible.
Great
He,
frontman.
he did the He did that when he
Yeah.
was young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it worked. It worked.
It was
with Motley
still
Crue.
bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I never seen him live, but
You ever put Blackie Lawless
You
and
seen him live?
fucking?
I saw them on the Theater of Pain tour.
so don't.
Listen, hold on. Theater of Pain tour with Guns N' Roses
Well,
opening,
so they suck.
and
They
Guns
suck.
N' Roses killed them.
Yeah, exactly.
They were
So
still
they were
fantastic.
bad.
Best
No.
stage show. Here's Motley Crue for you. I'm gonna tell you what Motley Crue is. Motley Crue is the next generation of Kiss. They are a fucking live band because they put on a spectacle because they
Right,
know
they
their
put on-
music
it sucks.
kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So they put on the biggest stage show where you're just like, wow, the lights are moving. There's strippers. There's
Kind of like
fire.
Rob Zombie.
You know,
yeah, you got to.
Rob Zombie has to fucking
gotta
dazzle
hide that
you with
shit.
other shit.
Like, really?
And then when he strips it down, he's like, "Oh, we're gonna play as an American band." And then they go out and they play, and everybody's like, "Oh, this is fucking terrible."
You're right. They're not. Motley Crue is not. I don't know.
Well, to the roots and
You know what? You're
But-
right. So singers ruin bands.
Singers
and that
ruin
fucking
bands.
singer
Not Blackie
sucks.
Lawless.
No.
He's
singers,
like the fucking
singers
1%.
ruin bands, and let me tell you, Motley Crue, the singer, you know,
I've always said, Dean. I've always
he's not
said
cute
that
anymore.
98% of bands, the singer ruins the band.
But not
There's a lot of
Wasp
really
does
good
not
bands.
ruin it.
Rush.
But
Led Zeppelin.
let's talk
Rush.
about the
Led
Wasp. Yeah.
I
Blackie
love-
Talk about the
Lawless-
albums.
I
Yeah.
want
Lawless
to
is
go
the
see him
reverse.
live. I
What
wanna
was
go.
when was the last album you
No,
listened
let me
to
ask you a
Wasp?
question. Did you ever see him in a small place, like a small club?
Yeah.
That's where I want to see him. I want to see him in a little tiny place.
Well, yeah.
No, not tiny, but
you
you know.
probably won't see them around here anymore. I don't
No.
think they play in America anymore because no one ever goes to the shows in
Yeah.
America because Americans fucking suck. I hate to break the bad news to you, but
You suck.
America is just fucking not with it, dude. As much as they like to claim they are, they're really not. And they only follow like certain trends and shit like that. But if W.A.S.P comes down,
You go to
man,
Europe, it's like
Europe-
20,000 people show up.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
but you're missing out on like really good bands. Like W.A.S.P was fucking. When I saw them though, like House of Blues, and they didn't play. They played them practically in front of nobody at Ovation, and the fucking Mushroom Head opened up, and they were fucking
God.
terrible. They came out there with tutus and masks. They had a big old
That's funny. Really much.
like paper
Wow.
fucking
That's
like,
who opened
thing
for
that
him?
they broke through, and they're like, "Rah!" and they go dum 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 dum, and I was like, man, that's fucking terrible. Like holy shit, what are they fucking
they're
a college? What are they?
fucking
Fucking
juggalos or some shit?
high school fucking
How many
football
pe-
team.
How many people were there? A couple
Oh,
people.
I would say that Ovation was really huge. But
It was a grocery store.
it was a grocery store, and most of the bands I seen there were not big. I'll tell you this. I saw Henry Rollins perform songs of Black Flag with this Rollins band and Keith Morris opening up. And there was barely anybody there, and that was fucking bullshit because
Wow.
that was the only time you'll ever see fucking Henry Rollins do all Black Flag
No
songs.
shit.
Keith Morris came out, did his fucking set.
Wow.
Then Henry Rollins popped out, and he came out to Rise Above, and bro, I couldn't tell you.
All
that
10
was
of
like-
you were excited.
I was
Yeah.
like, holy
Yeah.
shit, dude, you ain't never
Wow.
gonna see something
Some-
like this again.
Wow.
I don't know, man. Like I took my son to see the Queers at in Fort Lauderdale. Granted, it was on a Sunday, but there was nobody there,
Yeah,
and he couldn't believe it. He goes, "Man, this is a popular band." I go, "Yeah,
It's not that popular.
They're not that
They're
popular.
punk.
They were pop at one time. They were very popular.
So they were a
Something
pop
was.
band?
They would sell
They're a
out.
pop band.
They were a
Pop
pop
band.
band. Yeah, they would sell out.
So what's your favorite like W.A.S.P. albums? Where did you stop listening to W.A.S.P.?
I stopped listening to W.A.S.P. around the Crimson Idol time.
Okay.
I wasn't super into the Crimson Idol.
Crimson
That
Idol's
that was 92.
yeah.
But Last Command, the first album, the self-titled album, and Inside the Electric Circus were
Oh, Inside Electric Circus.
they were
another
my
great
favorites. Like those three, all good. You know, the
9-5,
Headless.
9-5 Nasty.
Yep, Headless Children. Headless Children was good, but it was I don't know. I think at that point I was just getting into other shit, and
Yeah.
and it didn't really have the staying power as the first three.
I can honestly say that W.A.S.P. is probably one of my favorite bands. I love W.A.S.P. and like most bands that are my favorite bands, they have continuously made great albums. So that's the reason why I can always be like, man, every album I listen to, they're fucking amazing.
Yeah,
And
they're good.
They're
No, they're
embedded
all
in
good.
my fucking head. Now you have like after Crimson Idol, they did like what you call it? Kill what? Oh, yeah, they don't even have it on there. Kill Fuck Die,
Kill, Fuck,
which was
Die.
like.
I don't know about that.
No one really knows about that album. Okay, the album number one when it
That
came
must
out,
be when they turned into fucking Jesus lovers.
No, they did not. They did not turn
After
into
that
they did
album.
not turn into Jesus lovers until way later. So Kill Fuck they
Kill
did
Fuck
they
Die.
did actually let me
Repent,
rephrase.
repent,
They
repent.
did Hell Dorado.
Hell,
Hell Dorado
Wow,
was
what a
on
cool name. I like that.
CMC
Hell Dorado.
International, which
There's
is
a band called that.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a band called that's because they were named after the W.A.S.P. album. But the CMC International was a record label that they came out that signed a bunch of bands. There was a bunch of bands on there. Iron Maiden was one of them. Saxon was one of them. Those albums
that
are
band.
completely hard to find now. But they released Hell Dorado on that, and that's basically what they did, is signed older bands and released good albums. Hell Dorado was fucking amazing. There's a lot of great songs, and it's a straight up just fucking rock your balls off type of album. They released Still Not Black Enough, which most people don't know anything about.
I never even
Dude,
heard
there
of
are
that.
there
Me
are
either.
there
I don't
are
know any of that
there's
stuff.
there's a song, there are two songs on the album. They're slower. They are slower, and I'll give it. The rest of the album's fucking great. It's a fucking awesome rock album. But there are two songs on there. This was written at the time when he was going through a divorce. He wrote a song, and I swear to God, I cried like a little baby. I know it must be the only thing I cry, but I would. I was going through a breakup at the time, and he had a song called "Keep Holding On," which was fucking outstanding. It was probably one of the.
So it resonated.
Oh,
with you,
dude,
yeah.
it resonates completely with you. I mean, if you ever been through heartbreak, that fucking song hits you hard. And then there's another song on that album that I personally am going to play at my fucking wedding. That's going to be our wedding song. I don't give a fuck.
Aren't you a
Yeah.
little old to get married?
I'm not old
He's
to get
getting
married.
married.
I'm getting married. But I already talked to my wife about this. So
Your wife.
Well,
Wait a minute.
my fiance.
You told you
Yeah.
you told her you want to
He's
get
like,
married.
Well, I
listen,
already-
I'm gonna play
she-
this
she-
song.
You're a sweet guy.
I
You know
told her,
that?
look, how many fucking
so
weddings?
sweet.
How many weddings do you
White
go to
wedding.
where your wedding song is literally a wasp song?
No, but wait a minute.
How many things can you take? And this song, and I swear to God, if you never heard the song, it's the most beautiful fucking song you've ever heard. And you can hear the sincerity in his fucking vocals. It's called Breathe. And if you ever heard the song Breathe by W.A.S.P, I swear to God, you'll play it at your fucking wedding. But then he did was a Hell Dorado. Then after that then he did Kill Fuck Die after Still Not Black Enough, and that was so he made the album where his heart was broken, which
Right.
was still not black enough. Then he made the album where he was like "Fuck you, bitch," which was Kill Fuck Die, which had
Wow.
dude the album's like more of an industrial tinge. It definitely has like more of
Really?
it does have a more industrial tinge. But he has like songs like "Kill Your Pretty Face," which was the song I was talking about before with him putting the neon shit all over him, and he has the song "Kill Fuck Die," which is fucking awesome. If you never heard that song, put that song on. It's
I'll have to
fucking
look
I'm
that
gonna
up.
check it
rad.
out. Yeah.
And then he did "Hell Dorado," which is more of a return back to because the Still Not Black Enough was supposed to be a Blackie Lawless solo album. Just same thing with the Danzig 5. It was supposed to be a solo album. And unfortunately, due to the label things, they wanted a W.A.S.P. So he made it a W.A.S.P.
So he
album.
called it W.A.S.P.
So he called it W.A.S.P. Still Not Black Enough. Then Hell Dorado. Then after Hell Dorado was Unholy Terror, which is fucking awesome. I mean, it's right there. And then Dying. Then he started releasing albums like crazy, like Dying for the World.
Yeah, he went like 2001, 2002, 2004,
Then Neon
2007,
God.
2000.
The Neon God was a double
And then he
album.
had a big break from 2000,
And
2007
that's where he went
2015.
religious.
Anyway, you know
And
what?
then Babylon and Golgotha, which basically showcases that he has gone religious, which he's found a whole entire new audience with that. And people, you go on it's fucking weird, dude. Because you go on the fucking the websites and stuff like that, and all of a sudden, like, God bless you, Blackie, and stuff like that. I mean, whatever. I mean, he's found religion. I always tell people, if you find religion makes you a better person, hey, that's great.
Then that's good, yeah.
But if you find religion and it turns into an asshole,
You're
then
still
fuck
You're still
you.
an
You're
asshole.
still a douche.
W.A.S.P. was the kind of band that you can listen to the later albums, and they still resonate with the old stuff. Still has that old flavor.
vibe.
They
Yeah,
still
I
has the vibe. The vocals. See, that's the thing though, is that W.A.S.P. is they are a product of their own like type of music style, because like Motorhead or anything else like that, or AC/DC, you wind up making almost the same album over and over again. There's only so many pitches you can make with that vocal.
Sure,
There's
yeah.
so many.
No, but I think he's great.
But
I think he's
still,
pretty good. I
still
like
the
him.
songs are still good.
I'm
They're
not
still-
I'm not some incredible W.A.S.P. fan or anything.
Oh, I love them.
But you know what? If you put W.A.S.P. on, I'm not going to shut it off. So
Most people
that's
won't complain.
saying a lot.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, if you were to
I
play
really
like one
like it.
song at a time and not even notice that you're playing that, like
It's good.
if I were to take one song off of any of those albums, just play it for you, you'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, that's fucking
It's
good.
good, yeah,
So-
But if you
that's
listen
good.
to the album,
I got a
whole-
story for you. So
I'm going to give him a high rating, and I'm not really
Listen.
into W.A.S.P. You know?
Dean and I work together at the tattoo shop, and we argue about music all
What'd
the
you
time.
guys
and
do
we
there?
play tons of shit. We enemas.
Do you guys?
Yeah,
I didn't
and,
think you did tattooing.
So we're always
Fuck
playing
that.
different music, and we get sick of a lot of things real quick.
no,
you know?
Dean.
I get
Dean
sick
gets
of it
sick of
more
stuff
than you do.
because I don't
I
even.
make you sick of things.
I don't
but-
even work there,
Listen
and he
to me.
tells me how sick he
Yeah,
is.
but I get sick of shit too. But it's like when everybody's arguing about shit, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put something
put
on.
on
and
some W.A.S.P.
just put on W.A.S.P. and everybody's like,
No, it's good.
okay.
I agree.
There's two bands I never get sick of. Is W.A.S.P. and I don't get sick of Suicidal.
Suicidal. Yeah.
But W.A.S.P. to me, as I can listen to it, because if you put it on Spotify plays usually the popular tunes over and over again,
Yeah.
which I get.
Well, you probably love Spotify
But
then.
no, I don't. There's
Pop music.
Burn,
Burn pop.
You see that? You see that?
Anyway, let's wrap this up because it's taking a long time. W.A.S.P.
It's
Holy
okay.
cow, yeah. I
W.A.S.P.
love 'em.
deserves a long time.
They deserve it.
I'm going to
They're
give him
good.
a high
They have a
rating.
long- they
I'm
have
gonna
a
give 'em a
longevity.
very high rating for a band that I don't really.
What are you
know, I
gonna
don't-
give 'em?
I don't listen to W.A.S.P.
Let's have
I'm
it.
not some W.A.S.P. fan.
Let's have it.
So I'm going to give them 2 ratings. I'm going to give them a rating, but of what I think how good they're going to be live. And I give them a B-, believe it or not.
Really?
That's super high, I think.
Okay. What's your other rating?
My other rating is a C- if they suck live. So, but I think they're going to be good Because you said they're good, right?
They're amazing live.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are now. I haven't seen them in years.
I saw some video of them playing just a year ago, and I was pleasantly
Then
surprised.
you have to look at him and his fucking verklempt look.
He really looks like Pat Benatar now.
He
Like, he's
looks.
puffy.
I'm telling you, he
Face
looks
is
like
puffy.
Mike Myers from that SNL skip.
So what do you
He
give
looks
him?
like an old
What do
Jewish
you-
woman
what do you
about
give
ready
him,
to
Scott?
yell at you for texting
Well,
her trash.
he is
outside.
Jewish. I don't know how he's Christian.
I give W.A.S.P. a B+.
B+. Wow.
I really fucking like W.A.S.P.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna give him for the first time ever
An A.
an
huh?
A
Wow.
Nice.
because
you,
I love W.A.S.P. And even though they have changed lyrical directions, the music is still fucking awesome. And if you get a chance to listen to those songs, and I'm telling you, dude, Hell Dorado is great. Unholy Terror is great. Dying for the World is great. Dying for the World was actually written after the 9/11. He wrote it according to that type of stuff.
And W.A.S.P. got you a piece of ass.
W.A.S.P. has gotten me a piece of ass.
The best looking ass.
Yeah,
No wonder
oh
they
yeah,
got
she
an
was
A.
a hottie.
Yeah. So,
But in Breathe, I'm telling you, it's gonna be my wedding song, and if you haven't heard it yet, and I know my cousin's probably gonna listen to this, he's gonna be like, "Yeah, dude, you played it at the other wedding," and I'm like, "Yeah,
Ooh.
I played it at my cousin's wedding."
Oh, I thought you were
Because
married. I thought you were married before.
no, I was never married. I was
Whoa.
never married.
Don't tell
He's a
your
repeat
don't
offender.
tell your new wife
No,
that. you know?
my fiance knows. I don't marry no bitches, only her because she's awesome. But yeah, the fucking I played it at my cousin's wedding, and the DJ usually doesn't take the requests. You know, like thanks, Matt. Matt doesn't take requests, even though he won't play Hellstorm.
Did you have to bring your own CD?
Yeah, I did. I brought my
You're
I
such
brought
a
my
fag.
CD in, and I said, "Hey, you got to play this song." And you know what's funny? But you know what's good about it?
Oh, my God.
They're divorced now. Now I don't know if that means anything.
Maybe
but
'cause of the W.A.S.P. song.
yeah, it's probably because of the W.A.S.P. song. But I played it at their wedding, and they started slow dancing to it. And everybody started slow dancing to it. It was like one of those slow clap type of
Yeah.
moments where everybody just started walking in and started dancing to it because the song was
not
that
a golf
good.
clap.
It wasn't a golf, not like a fucking golf clap, but it
It's
was
not
like
like
a
the
slow clap. It
It's
was
not like the
fuck
Venga
yeah.
the Venga boys are coming. It
a
was the
John-
opposite of
It
that.
was like
What
a
the
John
fuck is that?
Hughes slow clap.
Pop song. I'm sure
Everybody
he knows
got
it.
in there and they started dancing to fucking W.A.S.P. And I thought it was, personally, I thought it was funny because I'm sitting there going, everybody's dancing to a weird sexual pervert
No, that's
fucking
awesome.
song.
I give him a good band.
Yeah.
I
Great
like the
band.
guy.
Great
and,
band.
And
B+.
I give him a lot of cred for bringing that look over to the West Coast. I
yeah.
think he was one of the
Blackie's a
pioneers.
pioneer.
Yeah, pioneer, big time.
Awesome.
Making
Big
great
time.
albums and never changing their. I mean, they changed their style a couple times,
But made it work.
But they made it
We're
work.
successful.
Even the Industrial album was a better effort than Danzig 5.
No, stop it, stop it. No,
It was so
no.
good.
All right, stop it. Let's
He's-
kill this.
Danzig,
So-
come on, don't talk bad about that guy.
I love W.A.S.P.
Yes.
Breathe.
Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell your friends. Tell your enemies.
Tell
Tell
us-
your mom.
Yeah. Because I'll tell your mom later on tonight when I fuck her.
shit.